Well, good morning and welcome to Ludlow. I'm outside Ludlow Castle. It is Friday the 21st of November 2025. I was going to come here yesterday, but today instead. So, centre of town, as you can see, market's on and it's bustling away. A disappointment to start the days. Having lived here 3 years, it's like going in there. They're the best raspberry sorbet ever, and it was a good cafe, Castle Lodge Buttery. Sadly it's now closed, which is a real shame. So I'm going to have a wander around. This is the castle entrance of the castle. I'll walk around the castle grounds and maybe down the Linney. Just the castle grounds, you can go in. Very nice. And paint at the top of that before. And there's the entrance, there's your shop and stuff in it. And this is where they have concerts now and Ludlow Food Festival. So there's the admission charges. £9, 16 it over. Dogs are allowed but must be on lead at all times. Come down from the castle, the chopping a few trees down I think there, so I'll just get out of the way for now. It's just coming down, I'm going to walk along this path down here. So it opens up nice. Ludlow is a proper escape of the country town, it really is. I mean, all those Cumbrians who are watching, if they're watching this video, I always think, what could you compare this with? Maybe Keswick, but a bit more medieval. But yeah, it gets as many visitors as Keswick in its busy times, because there's a lot to see, a lot of independent shops, and facilities are pretty good here, like. So yeah, as you can see, bowling facilities, tennis facilities, rugby club over there, football. But the downside to this area is it can get flooded down here when the rivers meet. You know, there's 3 rivers down here. 4 rivers in this area actually, in fact. Down by the River Teme now. Designated bathing water, River Teme, Ludlow. And so we've got a little area here, little platforms here where people can obviously have canoes or little boats here, because there's little mooring points and the platform to go on there. It doesn't look very swimmable to be fair, it really doesn't. So turn round and there's the view of the castle. It's a belting view of that, absolutely belting. I'll zoom in on it. So I've just come from that direction, so where the trees are there and the public toilets, I'm going to walk along there. There's a cafe and some lovely small waterfalls and a brook. I'm down at Dinham Weir now. Normally able to walk across, but as you can see with the water levels last week down in this area, this has caused a bit of damage. And they're doing some training over there. That's Dinham Weir. It's lovely. But yeah, the last time I was down here 4 years ago with Monty and Penny, walked over there to the edge. It's a lovely spot. There's a cafe here as well. There's the bridge. Does all sorts, this cafe. Sit in, sit outside. Not a bad building, and it's got a balcony area too. It's a lovely place to have a picnic, to be fair. So my next port of call is over that bridge, Dinham Bridge. We can also, there's also a path, I think, that goes, yeah it does, goes further around that way. Now I'm on Dinham Bridge now. You can see the weir, much better from here. Can be a busy road this, so I best get Stanley moved in. And the views are belting. Come to the other side of the road. And that goes back up into town. There's a castle. So I can zoom in on the castle. So it's a good walk up there. It'll definitely keep you fit. So now there's a selection of paths to choose from. And some steps over here as well. Brings back memories, this, because when Monty was young, I used to bring Monty here with Fletcher, walking. So, trip down memory lane for me. If you ever come to Ludlow, this is one of the places I do recommend. It's dog friendly. There's lots of different walks. You can get up onto Whitcliffe Common above here, which I'll show you in a bit. But yeah, it's just such a beautiful place. It really is. And if you've never been here, I fully recommend coming. How's that for a view? Tremendous from here. I'm only halfway up the path. At the top of the castle. Right, swivel round and off we go again. Right, we've walked up this bit of grass here onto Whitcliffe Common now. Tremendous views from up here. So we get most of the pictures from the town. It's just beautiful, looking down into everything. There's Cleal in the distance. I call the golf ball on the top. Keep a steady hand, but Stanley's moving me, so this is really difficult. It's lovely up here, like, it really is. So we're going to head down next, over that way. Through the trees. Just love the views from up here. So much to see. Lots of cars parked here. They all enjoy the view. Lots of seats, so you can just come up here and chill. Perfect for dog walking. So Stanley's enjoying his walk, aren't you, lad? You're a good boy. Have you enjoyed your week away, pal? He's just looking. You've had some sausage, haven't you? Want some more? I'm just sitting on a bench here. I'm quietly walking down. And again, everywhere you look, the views are just beautiful. To keep a steady hand, I can zoom right in on the church. And to the left of the church, I think that's the Catholic church there, further uptown. It's quite a nice shape, that, and a brighter colour brick in build. Just beautiful. Peace and quiet. I've got a couple of snaps of some squirrels, and again there's red faced squirrels and grey bodies, so there is red squirrels trying to get in the area. Or is it the other way around? Our grey squirrels taking over. Proper enjoying this walk today, I really am. Through this woodland, Whitcliffe Common in the woods here. Not far away is Mortimer Forest from here, and you can happily walk into that once you get to the top of there and just pop yourself in the woods and away you go. So there's loads of options, and up top there's the campsite. It's been renamed, it was just Ludlow campsite, but it's something else, it's named something else, something north. That rings a bell, north in the title. There's a river down there, so we're coming down now, and another weir. I can't remember the name of that weir. Good few allotments over there as well, across the other side. All very, very well kept. So we'll keep moving downhill. Lots of different tracks up here as well. You could put some miles in, just even down there. Different tracks. all over the place. Goes up, down, up, down. And the good thing is, if you want to rest, there's seats everywhere. It's fab. It really is. Wait. Oh no, it's bit dead over. So there's a good reason why I like this bar. Hogs I've done. This is the upstairs bit. Cannot get out. It's maybe not open. But anyway. Super view, isn't it? Of the town. Up here. Sitting out here. It's lovely. Oh, we're outside now anyway. Car parks and stuff here. Great views down there, isn't it? Fabulous. Happily sit out here on a summer's evening. Or a warm afternoon. Top notch views here. So underneath there's viewpoints, like small balcony I think. But yeah, absolutely beautiful. For me, one of the best pubs in England. We've all got our own opinions, but you know. The Charlton Arms. So I'd say I've had some pile of water down here. I'm just on Ludlow Bridge. Look at the big log there, that's wedged there. Pan round, and there's the front of the Charlton Arms. A beautiful pub. Really is. Head back up street now. Now this is called Horseshoe Weir because of its shape. Obviously this road is liable to flooding when this breaks the bank. So it's been treacherous in the past with floods and stuff. But it is beautiful, I must admit. As you walk along here. There's another weir just further down too. Lovely. Now apparently there was 7 gates like this at one time going through the town, the walls and stuff. This is the only one that's left that you can get through. It's a bit of scaffolding on the end here, so it heads up into town. But if I turn round without getting run over, of course, you're looking down on that. Yeah, there's the blue plaque. Broadgate it is, this one, if I remembered right. Yeah, it is. The only survivor of the Ludlow's 7 medieval gateways. So my history was correct. Not that thick a history. Ah, what you get here is loads of old worldly stuff. All these buildings, just beautiful. Black and white. Nice chapel is there. I've eaten in there before. Decent. And once over we had a shop here called De Grey's. It was great. Best shoe bun I've ever had in there. Superb. But now looks like it's a pizza spot there. Oh, there was. That's the Buttercross. And behind us loads of independent shops here. Buildings. And that leads back out where I started the walk at the marketplace. Don't know. Behind there's the Church Inn. Aptly named. There's a church is right behind it, and that's where I've walked up. Just got it round back of the pub, and this is St. Lawrence. This is the church. It's a good size one, like. Very good. I think you can get to the top of it. You still climb up, like. Well, I'm inside St. Lawrence's now, and this is an absolute stunner of a church. There's so much to look at. It is a absolute beauty. Apparently you're not allowed to film when there's obviously services on, and quite rightly so. But this is a real beauty. And the sun's blazing in on the far side. The windows, the colours, incredible. Vast. We're talking 14th century here, so this is really, really old. Some interesting old devices as well. Wow. What's this called? The carillon. The church clock mechanism. And this is a smaller chapel as well. Lots of inscriptions on the floor there. Stunning. And that's an excellent view from these pews. I'll zoom right in on the colour. The sun's blazing in right now, so they really stand out. Beautiful. Delightful. Yeah, we're going to another section now. You feel like once over this was really important. This area. Like an exclusive bit for the church. Like for bishops and stuff. And then archbishops. At least it tells you all about the history. Some beautiful architecture here, like. Amazing. And again, look at this up here. Scan it around. That is stunning. A mighty organ. There's a smaller one here. Oh, is it a piano? Looks like a piano. Covered a piano. It's a proper Steinway as well. There you go. Donated. Probably the organ was here. It's early 1400. That is bonkers. And here's another smaller chapel here as well. This is called St. John's Chapel. Impressive. That's as old worldy as you get. Feathers Hotel. All the wood's slightly faded. Needs a good lick of paint, but I don't know. That's what gives it its unique look. Lovely. Bull Hotel, been in there before, and the compasses is further down. And all these watering holes. Even in that west bank, yes, the bank's still open. Look at the colours. Well, I've come down from town. I've now dropped Stanley back off with Karen, and there's the train station. We're outside the Tesco's building and Aldi's, and I was up there earlier. Now close up onto the Whitcliffe Woods and then Mortimer Forest up top there. But I've got one destination to go to. Yes, the brewery, so it's time for another pint. Approaching the brewery tap. It's a great place to come and have a beer, I must admit. If I lived down in here again, I'd be in here all the time. I really would. It's got a upstairs, downstairs balcony bit. It's spot on. Cheeky pint. Some crackling. It's a good spot to have a beer, that, like, proper is like. Spot on. So I slipped back into town and I was recommended this pub, the Blood Bay. It is a little micro pub, but it's absolutely bee's knees. Simple beer. Stout I had. It's so small inside. It's snug. It's absolutely spot on. That'll do for today. Good walk. I dumped Stanley, had a couple of pints to end the week with, so if you've enjoyed this video, I'll keep it short and sweet. I've had a few scoops, so I'm not able to talk properly. So, from Ludlow, that's goodbye from me, and I'll see you on the next one.